Yep, you see us out still alive.
Can y'all hear us now?
Let us know if y'all can hear us.
I think they can't hear us because Jamie's talking all kind of trash, honey. She talking about this black entertainment television.
Y'all, we apologize.
Jamie, can you hear us? Okay, my cousin say, y'all have to excuse us, but you know what? Listen, we gonna do this all over again because, baby, we believe in doing things in excellence, but even in doing stuff in excellence, baby, we not perfect. It's gonna always be something going on, so we gonna start it all the way back from the beginning. So let's go. Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tiffco Joseph. And I'm going to be dropping nuggets tonight.
I'm your girl, Anika Roseboro, better known as
Nico.
And what up, peeps? This your guy, Vashawn, holding it down for the men and all the bros out there.
All right.
So please make sure y'all stay tuned until the end of the show. And make sure you chime into our hot topics and our main topic.
Yes, indeed. Also, go on Facebook, like, share our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversation. Also, go on YouTube and catch us, Epic Talk Show. That's EPEC Talk Show. And then you can also hashtag us and Google us, hashtag Epic Talk Show.
Yes. So once again, it's Monday. It's after 7. Award-winning Epic Live Talk Show is live and it's in full effect. Head to your kitchen, go get your water, your Kool-Aid, your juice, your wine, whatever it is that you drink, and sit down and talk to us because we're about to have a two-way conversation. But before we dip in, y'all didn't get to hear our beautiful vocals at first, but we're going to sing happy birthday to our co-host, Tiffany Joseph. We want to say happy birthday to Tiff. Happy birthday to Tiff.
Yay, happy birthday, Tim.
Thank y'all. I just like to accept this award and this greetings. You know, it all happened March 3rd, 1971. A beautiful, bubbly child daughter was born to Paul and Patrice Joseph and Eden. And I'm here to stay, y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes. So, Tiff. So, look, I'm going to grill you just like you grilled me last time. So, in your years of living, Tiff, what have you learned? How have you evolved? Like, what are your plans for this year? You know, we know you was filming and all that good stuff this weekend. Tell the world what's going on, Tiff.
Well, listen, guys, I was born to be a star, born to be a creator, born to be a giver, born to be a teacher, born to be a leader, born to be a follower as well in the right way, and born to serve. So I am truly living in my purpose and my passion, and I can literally say I know my purpose on this earth. And so now, since I know my purpose, I would like to help other people find theirs. Because I realize this: if you don't know your purpose and you just aimlessly walking through life, I mean, it's sad because all kind of bad things. It's all I can say mentally. So I just want to let you know that going forward, I plan to expand Houston Hollywood Studios, writing films, and for us to be on television so much, y'all gonna be sick of us, sick of us on TV. Just like y'all see Top Perry everywhere. That's what gonna happen with Houston Hollywood Studios. So
yes. I love it. Y'all see this beautiful Pisces energy, baby. Same name, same zodiac sign, just double the trouble, baby. Okay.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
And both of them have loud. They loud.
And Nick ain't quiet, y'all. You know, she tried to act like she quiet. She may have been quiet about 2-3 years ago. She ain't quiet no more.
Oh, indeed.
But yes, y'all, happy birthday, Tiff. So you are 54 now.
Yes, I'm the big 54.
Come on.
Through the door.
Come on. I absolutely love it. So yes, y'all. So y'all, what we chiming into?
Well, did y'all hear about what happened with Angie Stone this past weekend?
You know what?
Yeah.
It broke my heart, and what breaks my heart even more is to see how these conspiracy theories like to get on there and say, okay, Illuminati this, and even if that is the case, nobody knows. But if I'm her daughter or if I was her son, I don't want to get on social media or on the internet and see that stuff circulating about my mom, who I just lost. I just won't want to do it. So I would advise people to just be a little more sensitive to people who just lost a loved one. Like, it's very insensitive to do that.
Well, I mean, it's gonna come out. They're gonna do what they do anyway.
Yeah.
At least don't do it as soon as.
Yeah.
Give
That's the time,
a week
though.
or so, 2 weeks, or anything like that. Maybe a month. Or so.
Yeah.
But it's really sad. But what I heard was she was in an automobile accident, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 8 of them.
And later, she the only one to pass.
She's the only
Yeah,
one.
and it was a 18-wheeler.
That hit him.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
It
bad.
caused the van to flip over 3 times.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It was sad.
But I heard that the other 7 are in the hospital.
Okay, they are in the hospital.
They are in the hospital.
So they were injured.
They were injured.
So it was 7 to 8 because I thought it was 9.
It was 8 total.
Oh, okay.
And the other 7 are in the hospital.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I will always love Angie Stone, in my downtime. You always got to go back to that song that you always is in your head.
Black brother.
Strong brother,
I
would
want you.
never- Yeah, what is it?
I want you to know that I'm here for you.
Forever true. Tell me you know.
Black brother. Yeah.
Brother, yeah. I never put nobody before you.
Yeah.
I love that song. That song just give me life. And I just go listen to it even more. She got a hot little collection though, guys.
Yeah.
A hot little collection. Now I want to know, is those planes still falling?
I
You
don't
know what?
Never heard anything.
When I took a plane trip a week and a half ago.
Yes.
When I tell you, like, it was so funny because me and my mama got on there and we started praying. And I didn't know, like, I forget how loud I am sometimes. I actually wasn't even trying to be loud. But I grabbed my mama's hand and I said, let's pray. So I'm praying in my low voice that I'm thinking. It was this Caucasian lady sitting across. She was like, amen. I was like, you heard me? She's like, yes, ma'am. Amen. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that's
But
right.
when I tell you, whenever I would sleep, baby, I was praying because I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous.
Oh, good.
I was nervous, but I was either sleeping or praying.
Yeah.
yes.
You have to.
So how did you get over your anxiety?
I just, Tiff, like, I know, like, everything you do is a risk. Like, leaving your house, just stepping outside is a risk. So I was just like, you know what? And being the fact that we had already spent money on the plane tickets and on the new edition tickets, which is not refundable. We said, okay, Lord, we're gonna trust you, and we're gonna trust you like you've always gotten us to and from. So we just kept praying. We prayed every day leaving. We prayed pretty much the whole flight whenever we wasn't asleep, and that's what we held on to.
Yeah,
So
prayer,
guys,
prayer.
y'all tell me how many of y'all are still taking that vacation and that flight to wherever you're gonna do? Like me, all my flights are canceled to further notice. But I just like to know, are y'all still flying?
I am.
You can't live in fear. You still have to like do whatever you was gonna do before all this start happening.
Yeah, and I have a trip planned at the end of this
Yeah,
month.
March 26th.
So you
Yeah.
going? You flying?
No,
Okay.
I'm not going. And that's not the reason.
Oh,
It ain't got
okay.
nothing to do with what's
Okay,
going on with the
okay.
planes.
So I'm flying out.
Where you going?
I'm going to Las Vegas.
Okay.
For
That's
that.
what- So how was the
The
how was
concert?
audition?
Baby, when I tell you Bobby Brown was a baby,
You still out of breath?
you know what? He did a little better than he did in the last couple concerts that I saw him
Okay,
in.
okay.
He was kind of
Crazy.
flying back and forth on the stage, but because it was a couple of concerts, he was just kind of standing still. But at least on this one, he's walking back and forth. So I give him that. I give him that.
So
Johnny
Jamie-
Gill did his thing.
Jamie said she just came back from LA.
Yeah.
And Sean Tootie Turner, she said she going as soon as my film is done.
Mhm.
And Sean said, I cancel my flight out of this country, but I'll still fly to Florida.
So
You're not going that far, huh, Sean?
Later on in October, baby, I'm still we taking our annual cruise in October, which means we flying to Florida. Well, I mean, to me, that means like Tiff, look at it like this. If you was to have a car today, you ain't gonna stop driving.
I mean, I should. Let me tell you something. When I'm riding, because when I'm I have my back was broken
She
because
said
of a
it's-
car wreck.
Mm.
And basically,
Oh,
guys, when I
wow.
tell you, I have a steering wheel and brakes on my side of the car when I'm riding with you. And on mine, I'm stopping because I don't want, trying not to get hit again. You ever play dodgeball?
Yeah.
That's how I drive.
Oh,
like
man.
it's playing dodgeball.
That's funny.
Let me tell y'all something. Another thing, guys. Bill collectors are so disrespectful. That little bump y'all may have heard in this, that's the bill collector trying to get a bill. Hello, world. What time is it? 7:24.
Hey.
You need to be in home with your children, okay?
It's after business hours. Go
Hey,
bed.
the bill collector don't care about this podcast. He want his money.
Y'all can afford to go to a podcast. Give me my money.
Yeah.
And Miss Eleanor Griggs, where you say you going? Let's see where you say you said she's going to New York in April.
Come on, New York.
Y'all ain't scared, huh?
Mm.
We ready.
That's right. We ready.
We ready.
We
ready.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Y'all ready. Y'all ready. I mean, I am so happy that this hasn't stopped y'all from going, but I don't think it's nowhere that important for me to go. Not right now, okay? So we will be taking a road trip. And you know, and the reason why I stopped taking road trips in the first place was because my feet were swelled so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Compression shops still.
But
Compression.
somebody told me to wear the tennis shoes and
Yeah.
tight. So that's what I'm getting ready to do.
Yeah.
Wear my tennis shoes and tie them tight. Now, at the end of the show, y'all tell me what I'm doing. Road trip. Road trip.
Oh man.
Yeah, and Sean, you do. Dear Jamie said, am I going to Shark Bite? That's the name of my car. They got hit and it looked like a shark bit it.
Oh Lord.
So no,
Wow.
I'm not going to Shark. I'm not going to do Shark Bite like that. She's been to a lot.
A lot,
And
huh?
then Sean said she drives great, and my sister Sean does drive very well, and I would go anywhere with her. But my sister Paula,
Not cool. I'm done.
Paula, no way, Jose.
That's a new name.
Yeah, we are eating because we are celebrating, by the way.
Celebrating my
Y'all keep running
birthday.
the jaws, but when we eat, because we celebrate.
Wait, hold
Y'all
on,
eat
y'all.
with
Y'all
us.
wanna hear something funny?
Yeah.
I haven't touched my food yet because I was told that I chew loud. That's why I'm trying not to. I'm trying to eat when we haven't celebrated birthdays. I'm trying to eat before we start the show.
Oh
Uh-huh.
man.
That's why I haven't
Who
had
said you
anything.
too loud?
Who told you that?
A lot of people too loud.
How you chew? Let me see. Let's see.
He been listening to
Eat
you
a
for
chip.
years, though.
Okay, eat a chip. Okay, guys, we're gonna see if she eat loud or not, and eat regular now.
Who else?
We're
Who
gonna
else?
tell the truth. Now go ahead and take a chip.
Who else can hear?
Take out a chip. Everybody, y'all say yes or no. Do Nika chew loud or not?
Come and take a chip.
That's why I
Come
haven't
and
had
take a chip. Come and take a chip,
That's how
Nika.
you chew?
Yeah,
That's normal.
I'm sure y'all can hear it.
No, I don't.
It ain't nothing that like out the ordinary.
It probably just magnified on the,
And
on the mic.
these are Cheetos. And y'all know Cheetos are loud. So you good.
Yeah.
You good. Now me on the other hand, you know, hey, I'm having technical issues in my mouth. So, you know, I chew the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to the teeth. So
I'm done, Tip.
I gotta get to the teeth, to the good teeth. So Sean say,
man.
you fine. She didn't hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear me? Okay, good.
And thank you, Chastity, for saying happy birthday, y'all. So, y'all, I would like to invite all of y'all to my birthday party, sexy cowgirl, sexy cowboy birthday party, March the 8th, Saturday at 7 o'clock at the Ghost Bar on Richmond.
I will
Okay?
be there.
Ghost Bar
Real.
on Richmond. So get your boots on, get your hat on, and where those fans at? Where those fans at? Where those fans at? I need y'all
I'm
to.
sure. Which one is it, Sean or is it Paula with the fans?
It's Sean with the fans.
The fans with the fans with Sean. That's where they at.
Okay, and on that note, y'all, if y'all look into the comments, Sean, I can't pronounce the middle word, but Fulton, Sean P. Fulton, she have fans for sale for all of you guys, and she can show y'all how to pop them. Okay, don't
Lord
ask
have
me because I'll be doing the best I can.
Me too.
Okay. So
Lord
y'all
have
see that? So y'all call and have y'all fans. So we can, when that song come on, we'll be ready. Where those fans at?
Hey,
Where those fans at?
hey, with Sean. Hey, with Sean. Hey, with Sean.
But everybody gonna pop that fan on Saturday. So
Oh,
Saturday,
man.
7 o'clock, Ghost Bar, right here on Richmond. I forgot the cross street right on the corner, y'all. Come on and just say 60
Chimney
cowboy. They'll give y'all chances to wear y'all boots.
Yeah.
So y'all got to anybody got cowboy
Oh,
boots?
yeah, I just
The
got
same
mine.
black ones I wore last year. It's the same ones I'm wearing this year.
Ooh.
And if ladies you don't like to wear a hat, you can always wear a scarf.
Okay, I
Uh-huh.
think
Y'all
I'll be
remember
doing
putting
a
the
scarf.
scarf on and the
Right.
V in the front and tied in the back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's what I'll be doing.
Is that Go Western? or a
Go
cowboy.
Cowboy. I would say cowboy.
But that go Western. So okay. I don't want y'all coming there looking like Toy Story. But hey, let's go.
We're not gonna delay y'all much longer because I know we had technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. We're gonna go ahead and jump right on into that main topic.
Which is
I don't know.
how to not get angry.
Oh, okay.
And listen,
Wow.
y'all,
I got one word for you. Ask me that question.
how do you not get angry, Tiff?
Leave. That's it. That's it, baby. End of the show. End of the
I was
show.
gonna say first, let's talk about before we how not to get angry. Let's talk about some things that trigger us and make us angry.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, me, it's
Road
Houston
rage.
traffic.
Oh
I
man.
mean,
Traffic period. It ain't gotta be Houston, child. Traffic period.
but no, Tiff, I notice when I'm riding with you, you are very, very calm.
She said, I got to be like you.
Talk about this Tiff?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, got nothing to do with me.
You know,
Well, you got no
that's
right
not- man.
Oh, that's what you
It ain't as bad as mine.
Okay.
But she got, but how do you handle that, Tiff?
So, first of all, actually be funny. All the crazy driving, it's funny to me. But, I'll be doing so much stuff in my car, I really don't be paying attention. I might be the problem.
Lord have mercy. You the reason why people be honking,
Yeah,
Tiff.
I'm the reason why y'all have road rage. Because when I drive, I don't have my rear view mirror on behind me, it's on me. So I cheat. Guess what I'm doing when I'm driving, looking at myself.
You must got some good peripheral. You must have excellent peripheral vision.
I only worry about that when I'm getting old.
Besides truck, what else make y'all angry? Because I know number one for me, I cannot stand to be ignored.
Well, what makes me angry is, okay, and I think this probably goes maybe under the same category as that, but whenever I feel like my feelings are not being taken into consideration, that really makes me angry. It's like if I'm sitting up there pouring my heart out and you're kind of giving me this I don't care attitude or something like that, like being nonchalant, like I don't matter, then that's the quickest way for me to be like F you and just get out of my life. That's a trigger for me.
One thing is for me is being accused of something that I did not do. I can't stand for people to lie on me, or think they know me better than me and give their own synopsis of me versus me giving myself. So those two things I don't like.
Yeah. And mine is kind of similar. I hate when people tell me what I said. Like I don't know what I just
like
said.
you wasn't there.
Yeah. Right. That ain't what you said. I'm like, man, I was there. I said. I kind of heard me say it. I heard me say it in my head. I told you. That pisses me off all the time.
So we got some people right here. Sean said her daughters and her baby daddy. That what makes her angry.
Yeah.
Wow.
To me, like being
no baby.
Some of those other things do, but like my number one thing is like don't belittle how I feel. Like first of all, don't minimize how I feel. Like it may not be a big deal to you, but if it's a big deal to me, and I'm not saying that you gotta stop and just change the world for me or nothing like that, but at least take my feelings into consideration. Yeah. Don't not take it into consideration. I can't bear it. The Pisces in me can't do it.
Let me tell y'all something. And another way how to not get angry for me, and this is what I really do. See, I'll be diagnosing people. Half the people, if I ignore you and you done something, I should be mad and I didn't, or I'm laughing, or I don't care, or next time I see you and I act like it wasn't nothing, is because I either may put you in the bipolar or the schizophrenic part in my head. I just look at you like this, and this is how I go. She's schizophrenic.
She cuckoo.
I feel sorry for her.
She narcissistic.
So I'm gonna pray for her. So I put y'all in one of those mental categories, and then I excuse y'all behavior. That's how I get over being angry with y'all. And I'm for real. How many people I put, Anika, I talk to her every day. Anika, how many people I put in the schizophrenic bipolar category?
A lot.
And I'm serious, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
I said, I think she what?
Bipolar.
So listen, y'all. So if y'all don't want me to think y'all crazy, quit making me mad.
One of the best pastors to ever walk this earth was by the name of Dr. Miles Monroe. So what sparked this title is the fact he actually has a sermon on YouTube. You can actually go and search for it. It's called How to Never Get Angry. And I wrote down some notes from him. And here's like the key thing that he said is anger is not a reaction. It is a decision. You decide whether or not to get angry. Most people live as a thermometer and not a thermostat. Thermostat sets the tone, thermometer adjusts. So in other words, we should aim to be thermostats and not thermometers. And we must decide to basically, have that, let that be the head of our life. And so he gave 3 main things of how to take control over your emotions. Number 1, recognize you are in charge of how you feel. No one else is. Number 2, train yourself to pause before reacting and ask yourself, is it worth my peace?
Come on.
Number 3, remind yourself daily that your peace and your joy is too valuable to be placed in the hands of people who do not care about your well-being. So if you can remember those 3 things, not saying that it's going to be like a quick fix, but that should aid you in trying not to get angry as much.
Yeah, and I want to drop this little nugget off tonight too. And this is something I learned when I was in when I went to college in psychology. And in my class, we were taught that when you get angry, you fire neurons out. Neurons out. They shoot out when you get angry. And if this doesn't help you control your anger, nothing will. So when you fire these neurons out when you get angry, you only get so much in your gene pool in your lifetime. And you cannot live without them. So every time you fire them out and they don't replace themselves, you're just killing yourself. So you have to. So that's the reason why psychology is so important, to understand the E.
So basically, you saying it's a waste of energy.
Yes. So, that means you need to just think about what should make you angry or not. Really nothing if you can't replace them. So I'm trying to save the little bit I got left. So I can stay on this earth with y'all a little longer. All right. All right. But I got some people, they really chatting over here. So let's get with them.
What's going on?
So we have Miss Eleanor. She said false accusation. Excuse me. Same thing like you. Disregard my feelings and gaslighting me.
Oh.
And then we have another that say, not giving me time and attention. After you done chased me down to date me, and then you want to ignore me once I give you my attention.
Well, what she do for him to start ignoring her? That's what I want to know.
Okay, Sean, she want to know what
delegation always got to
just
delegation want to know.
Yeah, just don't blame it on the man. What did he do? What did you do for him to be nonchalant with you? That's what I want to know. That's what the delegation want to know.
Oh, why is that
John?
Why is it her fault he's being nonchalant? Why can't it be that he just been a butthole?
Well, I mean, she just blamed him. I just want to know. The delegation just want to know. Hey.
So while she's thinking about that, we have Sean Tudor Turner. She said, "No, my daughter's baby daddy make me angry because he's sorry and she crazy about him." So she made it that he crazy about sorry man, and sorry man. I have a story to say about that. I remember my daughter. I used to do everything for my daughter.
Oh,
and
man.
One day, her dad gave her a piggy bank full of pennies, and she trumped that over everything I ever did. He didn't give me money. He gave me that piggy bank. Girl, I wanted to beat her with that piggy bank. She was young. She didn't know the value, but it was just so many pennies in there. In her mind,
she loved my daddy.
He gave her gold. But I'm taking care of you, everything you ever want to need.
I with you every day.
And she loved the piggy bank with the pennies more than everything I did. I was like, girl, get the hell out of here. I can't do it.
I have a question. So how often do you find yourself getting angry?
More often than I want to admit, to be honest. Like, that's something I said that I was going to work on. Well, I said that last year. I think I did get a little bit better last year, but as we get older, you're supposed to always try to get better and better. So that's something I am continuously working on. It's because I get angry more than I should, and I want to do better about that because it's not like life's too short.
Is it too short for that?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this show will also help me too, because I find myself, the older I get, the more
agitated.
agitated. I don't know why that is, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going through that.
You the only one. But anyway,
Baby, when a Nika voice the other day, she get to talking 100 miles an hour.
I have not
Whoa.
going through that. Like when I was young, like in my 20s, I was just calm and sweet. But it seems like as I get older, it's the opposite.
because you don't have time for BS.
Yeah.
Life gets serious when you get old. So you ain't so much in your playful state. You know, I used to be a comedian. Now I don't think I'm funny because shit got real.
Mhm.
And now it ain't funny no more. I ain't kick all the time. Yes,
And
sir.
then too, it's just like, just like you were saying, Tiff, it's like, as you get older, you don't want to play games. And it's just like, with the stuff that we have to deal with. And it's like when people are playing in your face, you're like, you really gonna play in my face like that? And this is going on, that's going on. Like you got the audacity to play in my face.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, really?
And and as you get older, you get tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more tired you get of the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's true.
And so every little thing, and then your discernment, and you can see crap
Mhm.
a mile away. So that's
Yeah.
why you're getting agitated. Because like you saying, people playing in your face.
Mhm.
So you see this going on. You already got you snapped on it. You zone in what's going on. You figured out the play, and you don't really have time to play.
Right.
And so that's why you frustrated, because you see stuff, silly stuff that shouldn't be done. Just you recognize stuff. And you value your time and your life and all that, and that's why things getting to you so fast. But we got a lot of talking over here, y'all. Can I go with the?
Oh, did she answer the delegation question?
Just tons of questions. I'm getting lost. So Eleanor say, be in control and try to respond instead of reacting. And
That's
Tanya, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, say, maturity has taught me not to allow others to anger me.
Come on, Phoenix.
And Sean says she laugh it off when she really mad. She just laugh it off.
Just laughing off.
And asks if you cool. Sean say, my husband, when he ignores me when I'm having one of my fit. So when she have a fit, he ignores the hell out of her. Keep ignoring.
That make
That would piss me off.
angry.
Because to me, I look at that like you're disregarding my feelings.
Let me get that man a hand.
Don't do that.
Hey, the delegation want to get
They
that
give
man a hand.
your husband a hand, Julie Turner. Your husband, he ignores you and don't get involved in your shenanigans.
Yeah,
But
no.
John
man.
Fulton, she said she ain't did nothing. She said all she did was finally gave him her time.
Oh yeah,
That's all. She said, yeah, nickel.
is that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give you a polygraph. Yeah, we gotta get put
They
on the
say you got to
test.
come on the show and do a polygraph test.
Mhm.
And then Eleanor say, the older we get, the less tolerant we become. And Sean say, I tolerate much less since I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Sean act like no nothing about her, girl. You been saying,
I need to get like that.
and then Sean Tudor turn and say, right for Sean, tired of the bullshit. And then Eleanor say, I believe that's why big of age gap relationship don't work, because you can't tolerate all that stuff. So
Yeah.
But here's my thing, though. I'm the youngest out of all y'all, and it seems to me I'm the one that don't tolerate the most. So I hate to see what I'm gonna be like in the next 10 to 15 years.
But everybody not.
Hey.
But like most people, I just said when I was younger, I was more patient, and then the older I get, I'm getting more agitated. But a lot of people that I talk to, it's the opposite. For them.
Maybe so.
yeah,
But I guess
I'm less aggressive.
Okay.
I'm less aggressive since I'm young.
Oh, okay.
But I don't be around so many people neither. Like I used to when I was young. I always had a posse going Broadway.
But Buffy's going
You
Broadway.
know, when we was young, we had our posse where we going out, we're doing this. And as you get older, they trickle off,
Yeah.
and then you have more peace.
So do y'all know what the difference is between healthy anger and destructive anger?
Oh, you got some got a list for us?
I think healthy anger is when it's something is worth you being angry about in your defense mechanism. When you become your defense mechanism in terms of anger, when the hairs rise up because it's detecting something dangerous, and you have to react. Fight or flight.
Well, healthy anger is controlled purposefully and used constructively. It helps set boundaries, express feelings assertively, and drive positive change without harm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. it's not like it's life. So you're gonna get angry. Like we're not just walking around like the way that life is set up. You're not gonna just not ever get angry, but it's how you deal with it and it's how you process your anger. So it's just like I wish we lived in a world to where we don't get angry,
Right.
but we just don't live in a world that don't make us angry.
But some people like that probably say, I never get angry.
And that's the biggest
We
lie in the world.
We all get angry. Like let's be real. We all get angry.
We all get angry. And to me, even if you don't say nothing, you can't sit up there. So you telling me if somebody just come and just haul up and slap you in your face, and even if you just stand there and be calm, you ain't gonna tell me that slap didn't piss you off or that slap didn't offend you or it didn't hurt you. Even if you do nothing, it affected you some kind of way.
But listen, y'all, in regards to angry, you say, okay, we know that is a feeling, it's a temporary feeling.
Mhm.
But my thing that I would like to just convey to you guys is don't be angry about something too long.
Yeah, let it go.
You know, have your little period, and
Mhm.
there should be somebody or something that you can do that can balance you off. Now, listen, I can be mad at you 1 minute, but if my song come on the radio, you forgot to listen to that song. Go, hey,
Yeah.
I gotta dance. Don't put no Zydeco on or church music.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta find those different vices that calm you down. Some people count to 10. That don't work for me. I mean, I think it's stupid. I get mad at counting 10. So me, I mean, I just listen to music and call somebody and talk. I'm not gonna let something drive me so much. And that's the reason why people say, well, you fake. Because you just mad at that person and then you're in their face. I was mad at that person at that time.
I'm over it now.
I processed it and now I'm over it. I'm not going to sit and roll up my eyes at somebody for 10 years.
So you know what? That's so funny you say that because
that got people be rolling out
10 years
for
a lot.
10 years.
I literally went to church and the sermon was the freedom of forgiveness. I know we're talking about anger, but this also ties us to forgiveness. And so basically, if you and again, I'm preaching to the choir. Like, if we have issues with forgiving people, it's kind of like we got amnesia because basically the word says, "Forgive us of our debts, and we forgive our debtors." So, with that being said, if it's so hard for you to forgive, you got amnesia because, baby, God had to forgive you for all the dirt you did. You've been forgiven by other people for all the dirt that you've done. So, if it's so hard for you to forgive others, in essence, you're saying, I forgot how much I had to be forgiven.
Yeah.
So you extend the same grace that you want to be extended to you. And when the pastor broke that down like that, I was like, how dare anybody walk around here and act like it's so hard for them to forgive people.
And that's the opposite of angry.
Yeah.
Being angry at people and forgiving them. And like I said, I forgive everybody only because I put y'all in those categories and I feel sorry for y'all. That that y'all psych patients. So, but what I want to say is, I got so many people talking, and I don't want to overlook them because they really chatting, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
So Eleanor Griggs say your circle changes. Sean Tudor Turner say that unhealthy anger will cause you to stroke out, or hurt somebody. Mm-hmm. So, and she said lies. Everybody get angry, and Sean Fulton say, yep, music and food calms me down. So she got her little vices and stuff like that, and Sean say some people in church makes me angry. God's working on me.
Some people.
So
in church,
we already know that Sean Tudor Turner stay angry. Okay, so Sean, what makes you happy? What can you do to keep you from getting angry? What are your safe places? What is your go-to? So we all got to figure out.
Baby, I know them fans, baby. Sean, them fans ought to make you happy.
Not that Sean.
Sean
Tudor Turner.
Oh, okay.
Well, the delegation want to tell Sean Tudor Taylor Turner, I mean, just partake in 420, and all that anger will go away. That's a message from the delegation.
Are you all like a suppressive anger person or a healthy expression?
Hold on, what is the suppressive?
I'm suppressing anger.
I'm suppressing too. I think Tiff, you probably be healthy expression.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say this though, because sometimes the way I think, the way that everybody handles things sometimes can be handled better. Mine may be a little bit healthier, but it's not 100 because I mean, to me, everything don't have to be addressed on spot. And that's what I'm trying to learn. It's like, 'cause I'm the type of person that's like, if something bothers me, baby, I am going to spill over if I don't talk about it. I have to talk about it. And so,
me too.
But some things, you gotta wait. Like you gotta wait
Mhm.
for the right time. You gotta, and I'm learning it. Like, but I'm like, no, let's bust this down right now. Let's talk about this right now. We need to figure this out. But everything don't call for that, and it's always it's not always the right time for that. And that's I'm literally learning it as I speak.
And I'm the type of person that like to hold stuff in, and then that one big thing happens, then I'm gonna explode.
Yes, that's with me. I am so nice, and I take a lot, and I try to understand people, and then I lose it one time. So that's not good.
And that's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
So we're all the opposite extremes.
Yeah, but we need
Yeah.
opposite, and it's extreme. And so, what can we do to make that better? People tell people like me. They tell me, well, just tell them. Well, how can you tell people, what make you angry when they are not, when they don't? First of all, they don't. So they narcissists. They won't accept the fact that they did it.
They don't accept
And even if they know they did it, I'm not going to admit to you or tell you I'm sorry or change. And so sometimes that's why I have to keep my anger in myself, because I don't want to argue and make it worse. I don't want to make it worse. So we're enemies now because we're saying too much.
But that could be worse on your body though. Keeping that in.
But let me ask you this though, with that, and I'm gonna ask you underneath of this, since y'all process stuff pretty much the same way.
Right.
Okay, because so what if? Because I know we've encountered like narcissists or whatnot, but everybody is not a narcissist. So
they got narcissistic traits.
But everybody, it might not even be
narcissistic traits.
I mean, so everybody does, but it's not so prevalent in a lot of people. So my thing is, okay, so I wouldn't categorize everybody. Okay, if they made me mad, I may know that particular person may be a narcissist. But if this person over here is not a narcissist and they made me mad, I could talk to this person. I probably can't talk to that person. So it's just like, do you handle everybody the same, or do you do it based on the person? Based on
I handle everybody the same.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
And you do what?
So, but
I different for people.
I
handle different.
I handle everybody the same.
Depends on who it is.
When I try to talk to people, they always react the same, and it doesn't matter who they are.
But that's, and I, we just talked about, and that's you saying everybody a narcissist.
No, everybody has narcissistic characteristics. We all do. They all in us. But it's when you have like 5 or more that will consider you as a real narcissist and a mental problem. So we all have them, but I'm just saying, like just in my, living and me trying to, when I'm angry, to tell you how I feel, and no matter how I address it nicely, wrong, people take it on the fence. A lot of people cannot stand to be told anything. And grown people are worse than kids.
Marilyn says, I had to learn that everything that come up don't have to come out. Think about it first, and that's true. Take time to think about what your next move gonna be, or what you're gonna say.
That's what Dr. Miles Monroe said.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
Because I do.
You have to learn that.
Yeah, I do.
Ladies, I'm sorry, Dad. My dad told me a few minutes ago, well, probably about 20 minutes ago, to tell y'all beautiful ladies hello.
Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Yes, my bad.
But it's ways too. Also, what you saying?
I was saying that everything that come up don't necessarily have to come out. You have to just wait and think about things first. Process it first.
Yeah, that way you won't say anything that you will regret,
And
later.
And Terry Berry says narcissism is a real mental illness. There are different levels to it.
Yeah, and so we have some people here. Eleanor say, if they are narcissistic, and then you are the one have the upper hand in the first place. In that area. And so Sean Fulton said, my anger is deadly, so I don't really go there. And I can honestly say that about my sister. We can be all having a knockout family fight, and she'll be doing a TikTok video.
And Marilyn says, what's the impact of my response? Like, how would this what's the final impact? How would this impact me or the other person?
Yeah, sometimes something is not worth an argument or just get mad about it. And especially if these people are doing it repetitive. You know, I don't like people that allow this same one person to anger them all the time.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
redundant right
Because
there.
they want you to fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, you're in a
definitely.
relationship, and this man keep making you mad over and over and over,
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Oh,
over and
woman.
over. At some point,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm not
true,
saying
Bill.
that you should leave, but I'm saying that you should
Leave.
know how to
Get
deal
out.
with them. You know what? And I'm telling you, to be honest, you know, if you're angry and if you can just try to talk to people like they're a counselor, and they might get mad. If you revert, try to understand it. I'm just trying to understand you so that we can get along. Because I don't want to continue to go through this over and over. You know, when you do this, this makes me feel this way. I don't know what you're going to do about it, but if you love me, if you care about me, you would care about my sanity, care about me feeling good. When I'm around anyone, I want them to feel good. I don't want them to be angry. So as a concerned person and an unselfish person, I should say, I pop gum, that annoy the hell out of you. So I just won't eat the gum around you like that because I pop gum and it irritates the hell out of me.
Oh, you know what? But for some reason, I'm the gum popper. I like to chew gum and I pop gum, and people around me be like, can you please stop popping that gum? It's getting on my nerves, and that kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Because that's your comfort. You
No,
like
I
that
think
so
it's the
much.
way they say it to me.
Yeah, because they didn't had enough.
I just,
Fed up.
After your fifth bubble, they didn't have
They
enough.
fed up with her.
I just feel like, to me, I gauge it based on the person. Like I give everybody, if I'm in close proximity with anybody, and if you're being 100% authentic within yourself, you're gonna butt heads at some point because no two people are gonna always agree on 100% of everything. Right. So I give it the benefit of the doubt. Like I'm gonna try to address it, but if I see that after I've tried to address something that you are kind of giving me like narcissistic vibes, then I'm gonna kind of be like, okay, maybe I just need to just cut you off. But I'm gonna at least try to address it, and I want to try to work it out.
Now, Eddie, he says we shouldn't confuse narcissistic with people who are speaking from being hurt.
And also, we have Sean. She said, I want to congratulate all of y'all because after tonight, we have convinced Sean to return. She said, I need help, y'all.
Oh,
thanks. She's calling and making an appointment tomorrow. And yes, she eat gum. And it has to be both of y'all. Okay? So, Sean, us.
You about to cry, Tiff?
No, I'm not about to cry.
You sounded like it.
Yeah, I was acting.
Oh, okay.
Come on, act. Come on, act.
I was thinking about you like, no, Tiff.
No, but,
But she's going to get help.
Yeah, Tootie said that. We're going to call her Tootie, not Sean.
Okay.
And somebody said, happy birthday. Thank you, Tanya, all the way from Phoenix. So, guys, listen. We got to learn how to not let people get to us. And when you're on a mission, y'all, we don't got time to be stopped for you making me mad.
You're right.
Just ignore and move on.
Yeah.
But sometimes it feels good to cuss people out sometimes.
That don't mean you're mad. Some people just like to cuss.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And hear themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get a high off of ranting and firing off neurons and beating up them 10. Some people like it. They grouchy. You ever met a grouch? They just like to fuss, like your grandma. My grandma, I couldn't satisfy her for nothing. She had me thinking she was a bad child. I was a horrible child. When she would come to the house for the summer and she would like, get up. You've been in that bed too long. I go outside. Come in this house. You've been outside too long.
Oh, man.
I go in the refrigerator. Get out that refrigerator. You've been in there back enough for that. Come in and eat. You ain't ate nothing all day.
Everything
I go in there and eat. Get out of this kitchen. You've been in there eating all day. Some people you just cannot satisfy. And I know y'all got some people, them grouchy grouch. They just like to hear themselves fuss. Everything leads to argument. So, those people, like I said, y'all put them in them categories and sit back and say, they crazy.
Yeah, for real.
And I don't know. I know Tiff went over some things from Miles Monroe, but it's probably the same things. But understanding just to help people, because I'm not gonna lie, I need help too. I do. This show is gonna help me.
So you think a boxing class or something? But they do have these stress rooms.
It's good for
exercise.
Get that energy.
Get that energy out. They even have these panic rooms where you can go and beat up cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do. Dropping dishes.
I know what you're talking about, and I know the name of it with a bat.
Yeah, and you go beat up all
Yeah.
because I had family members that lost children and stuff like that, and they went and people
It
gifted
doesn't
them.
really work.
That's
Yes.
equivalent to axe throwing or something
Yeah,
like that.
it did.
Yeah.
From what I heard, it helps to be able to go and beat it out and do stuff like that.
But I was gonna say, Tifton took me way off something else. I was getting ready to get into Miles Monroe.
Come on, Miles Monroe again.
So, understanding the root of anger.
Uh-huh.
That's number 1. 2, self-control. 3, response over reaction.
Uh-huh.
4, the power of forgiveness. We have to learn to forgive people. 5, perspective and patience. And 6, trusting God and letting go.
So my sister Sean said she go to the floating spa. If y'all go on her page, y'all see her just floating up. That's too much water for me, and I don't like it. But she does. And Sean Tootie, now she don't need to go here, but she's saying she need to go to the shooting range. And you know, I don't want to be in there with you when you go.
The shoot range is a good stress reliever.
Oh yes, oh
It's a good
yes.
stress reliever.
You can just put that person facing on that target in your mind, and just go to town, honey. And also pray.
Yeah.
The Bible say pray for
Pray.
those who use you. You know, pray for them. Do it His way and see if it works. He said, "Vengeance is mine.
Yep.
I will repay."
His way always
So
works.
that's what you always. If we never try His way, and then if you anger all the time, you haven't tried God's way. Reading if your wife, they say be slow to anger. Is a wise person to be slow.
Be slow to
Because
anger, yeah.
sometimes you can jump off and just imagine beating somebody up and that was the wrong person.
Yeah.
And Keisha says some things and people just not worth being angry. The Bible says be slow to anger. What you just said.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it may not be as big of an issue or
Yeah.
problem to get angry over. Yeah.
And you may have underlying issues that's going on with you that you're angry because of something else. And then somebody just happened to, so we got to understand the root, like you said, of our anger. Find out why.
Yeah.
Why do we get angry so
Why
bad?
do I get angry every time I drive in Houston?
I don't know. I think you just like that. I think that's your car therapy.
Because I be on the phone with y'all and I be
Tiffany.
like, both of y'all. And I be
I can't even have a decent conversation with her. She talking, cussing people, walking their dog out, touching
Oh,
people
man.
crossing the street. I said, what they doing? She just walking the street like I ain't driving. But that's what got the cut right away. If you
Oh,
get her, you're
man.
going to jail, man.
She's trying to get them points.
So
1,000 points to
Okay.
run over.
Nisi say good morning, good evening, everyone. And she
What
wants to
up?
say hello all the way from PA. So
I'm
Yeah.
gonna work on myself. Next time I talk to y'all, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, y'all, it worked.
why don't you start praying for them? Say, God bless it. My sister Sean, she say bless it to everything. I come in there, I could be in a sling. She say bless it.
Yeah, I
Bless
agree,
it, Lord.
Andy.
Uh-huh.
Anger comes from within.
Uh-huh.
We gotta
Yeah.
check ourselves.
Yeah, we gotta check
Yeah.
ourselves. Some people like to be
And then y'all
in that mood. You know what? Sometimes people can't even. Some people use anger as a tool to help them get stuff finished because they normally that's an alter ego for some people.
So
Being
like
angry.
motivation.
It might be your alter ego.
I swear every time when I'm driving, I feel that my chest start hurt.
Your chest hurt,
Yeah,
baby. Mm-mm.
That's some stress. You need to cut that out.
I know.
Yes.
Be all.
But don't y'all forget, guys, my birthday Saturday, 7 o'clock at Ghost Bar in Richmond. I'll put the flyers out on my page, and I hope to see y'all sexy cowgirls and sexy cowboys. We're going to celebrate again and again and again. Me and my Pisces sister. She flew all the way out of town. I ain't no big girl yet. So she probably had more fun than me. No, she did. According to her picture, she did.
We gonna have fun though, too. We gonna turn up for your big 54. We gonna turn up.
I'm
You got a
gonna
few people.
come in as an Indian.
Hey, Pastor Chris.
That's cool.
Ron said she get angry at stupidity and the lack of comprehension. She can't
Mhm.
stand when people can't.
Act like they don't understand what
Yeah.
you're saying.
And
Yeah.
Eleanor said, that's anxiety.
I got anxiety.
Yes, and that's anxiety. She's a retired police officer.
Okay.
When you're in traffic.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Just always remember, this is my closing statement. Anger is one letter short of danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Here's my closing statement. Again, like I said at the very beginning when I first started reading my notes, is anger is a choice. And again, it's a choice that we easily choose so often, but I feel like we can all make a conscious decision not to choose anger and start thinking about what it is that we're angry about and try to choose a different emotion.
Mhm. And this is a scientific thing, and the psychology aspect of it is that you fire neurons when you get angry. You're only born with so many, and you can't live without them. Once they're all gone, you gone. So if that's not a reason for you to control your anger, hey, arrivederci.
Right?
Yeah, and also think about your stress levels. Each time you get angry, I mean, you're raising your blood pressure up. So you should think about the Lord. You know, the Lord said, slow to wrath and quick to hear. Just take a time and listen. You know, just listening, making avoid a whole argument or whatever. You know, but if you know, all else fail, just go partake in some 420 and just call it a day.
That's the answer for everything. Self-medication is not the answer.
Hey,
but I also want to say this, y'all, for those who just chiming in,
they talking.
I need y'all to scroll like 5 minutes into the show, y'all, because y'all probably heard some retarded stuff when it was blacked out in the first 5 to 7 minutes. So scroll at least like 5 to 7 minutes past and then listen on from there.
We had technical difficulties.
And we have somebody that did on our live that said this. This is her closing statement. She want to add, Tootie. She said, here's my closing statement. Y'all pray for me and my anger that y'all don't see me on Fox 26.
We got you, Tootie.
Lord, everybody send their hands toward Tootie.
We got you, Tootie.
Matter of fact,
we're hands, baby.
We don't send hands to everybody out there.
Yes.
And we gonna learn and deal with our anger. Y'all, okay, y'all? We don't stop letting people get on our nerves. Amen.
Anger is the peace snatcher. Choose peace. That's right. And I'm gonna work on that.
Okay.
Work on it.
Amen.
Okay. Let the church say.
All of us need to work on it.
Amen.
And on that note, we're gonna say goodbye, guys.
So next time,
We love y'all.
peace.